Hi everyone, we're PopFox, socially focused innovation, user-focused design. We were given the challenge of redesigning the social distancing experience. We strive to use distancing as an opportunity to innovate new experiences for people in these unprecedented times. To assess what users actually need, we conducted 26 interviews with various college students and professionals using empathetic listening skills. We then meticulously analyzed our data, calling out observed tensions, contradictions, connections, and synergies, and determined the underlying needs of the participants. Based on the data we unpacked, we determined that user needs seem to fit into 6 main categories: COVID consequences, social interaction, quarantine woes, work and school, hobbies, and lifestyle.
After unpacking, we consolidated all our points into an emotional data relationship map, highlighting any interesting relationships we found. Then, we weighted our subgroups using a comparison matrix, deciding weights one by one and getting surprised by some of our results. Next, we proceeded to expand and connect our ideas with a flow of thought, seeing how different ideas integrated with each other.
To nail down personas that were representative of our target population, we focused on 4 people with well-rounded lifestyles and interesting problems in their lives. We find that these 4 cover a broad age range and come from diverse backgrounds, from a young retail worker and student to a middle-aged vice wing commander in the National Guard. Across our 4 personas was a common pattern of dissatisfaction. Rival has a relaxed personality, but his job as a software engineer keeps him busy. He wants more free time to spend on his hobbies, socializing, and being active. Eleonora is a remote worker who desires to be physically near other people, and she dislikes how her workspace and living space have merged. Amanda is a retail worker with an upbeat personality, but she finds herself drained at the end of work and often looks for escapism in games. She wants to spend more time reading or making art. David is a father who has noticed a Groundhog Day effect throughout quarantine. He feels excitement upon completion of unique home projects, but is still exhausted by his busy lifestyle. After an assessment of our emotional data, we had a clearer idea of what our product needs to address.
To guide our design process, we drew from our emotional relationship map and asked questions that encapsulated our users' problems and needs. From our observations, we noticed an increase in time and interest for hobbies, as well as the need to socialize more, leading us to ask, how might we design an experience that innovates on social distancing to encourage creativity, while also keeping a good balance between work and personal life for busy individuals?
So, we started brainstorming. After working individually, we met as a group and narrowed down to 12 ideas. Finally, we settled on our 4 favorites. Our first concept is a DIY home bouldering wall kit. We love how this idea thoroughly targets our persona's needs while encouraging social distancing and spending time with family. Users customize and climb their own routes as a direct outlet for physical activity and creativity. Our busy personas will appreciate the low cost and minimal time commitment associated with the product. The wall provides a satisfying DIY experience guaranteed to stay on budget in both time and money.
Concept 2 is a connected artboard so you can create a mural with your friends. It's a mount with a big piece of paper and 2 pens. Sync up with your friends' murals, and when you're ready, take the sending pen and draw. Your artwork will be recreated on your friends' papers by the motor-driven receiving pen. Get away from all those screens. Send something funny for your friend to wake up to, draw grandma a quick doodle between meetings, or take a longer break to create. Either way, it's a nice mental reset and a way for friends and family to have a physical presence in your home.
The third concept we discussed focused on trying to separate professional and personal life for those working remotely. We heard from many people that they began to merge work and life, and felt that we could both work more efficiently and relax a lot more if we could somehow introduce a divide between these 2 worlds. With that in mind, we came up with the idea of a tiered desk that lets you swap between a lower and upper surface without disturbing what you've left on it. With some drawer leg rails and a few seconds, we can quickly slide and swap between the 2 surfaces, letting the users leave their workplace behind and start relaxing with a whole new space.
Our 4th concept tackles social distancing directly, with a paired mask and ring that act to facilitate social distancing and curb undesirable behaviors, like face touching. There would also be an app where users can upload their own unique designs to their mask. They would also be able to upload their own data, allowing individual users to get to know their community. It would also allow for user-based contact tracing, with users knowing immediately if they had come into contact with another positive user.
After choosing our concepts, we ranked their desirability and feasibility. Although none of our ideas fell perfectly along the midline, we think that some ideas could do well targeted at a niche market, and others could be worth the difficulty to design. So, in summary, climbing wall, connected artboard, mixed desktop, and LED mask and ring were the 4 ideas we came up with to provide something for busy people to remain active and enjoy each other's company.